of our socials, then you're missing out. Download our app and find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and on the web at KBLA 1580.
That's right.
Again, you can find all of our socials at KBLA 1580.
We've got a lot to talk about.
By the way, if you miss any of our weekday shows in real time, you can always catch up by checking out the podcast of your favorite shows at your leisure. At KBLA Talk 1580, we've got your black.
Follow the leader.
Oh my God.
Follow the leader. Follow the leader. Follow the leader. Follow the leader.
I'm Zoe Williams, the voice of reason. If your relationship is in trouble, I'm the dude to call. Has your soulmate become your cellmate? Does black love still exist? What are your bedroom turnoffs? Fantasies and fetishes. Financial infidelity. I'm dating a fat person. Are they worth the wait? Trust me, this gonna be crazy.
How about the heavy stuff?
The child wasn't his, and he still had to pay child support.
It's a very heated topic.
How was that right?
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
I just have so many questions I want to ask you.
I just like to kiss you. Is there something wrong with that?
Damn.
He told me he had a vasectomy. I'm pregnant.
Betrayal has been committed.
Hit you with the bad pipes routine.
How does he maintain his humposity?
He likes it when it pinches my neck.
Why can't you open up, brother?
I'm a karate man. Karate man rules on the inside. They don't show their weaknesses.
Yeah.
How do you write women so well?
Zoe Williams,
Reason and accountability.
the voice of reason.
We're talking about seduction. We have to talk about the visual, right? Oftentimes that is the first thing that comes out of our mouth before we even open it. There was this experiment that was done actually where they had somebody who couldn't look in the mirror for 2 days. And the first day they said, we're gonna put you in full glam. They sat them in a chair, they couldn't look in the mirror, and they pretended to put makeup on. They put nothing on this person, sent them out into the world. The next day they said, no makeup, it's just gonna be you against the world, go out there. They asked them, what day did you feel like you got a better response from people? And bar none, they were like, the first day. I was treated better, I was regarded more highly, I was respected, people looked me in the eye, but the truth of the matter is, it came from within. Just them thinking that they were shiny, because when you are shiny, a shiny thing says, like, look at me. Like, there's an expectation to be looked at, so you behave in a certain way. And that's why it's important to note that we often think of seduction as this very visual, visceral thing, but that's just one of 9 different ways.
That was Shane Booty. Appropriate name? No, the voice of reason has returned to KBLA Talk 1580 for hour number 2 of the VOR. We're on complete fire tonight. We got phone calls. People want to talk about it, and I want to jump right back into it. But if you're just tuning in, tonight's topic is love languages versus lust languages. And we've had a pretty nuanced discussion, and the callers are just adding layers to it. So I want to get right back to them. Callie Soul from Denver, Colorado. We were in the middle of a pretty passionate conversation with Callie Soul. Yeah, Callie. So
yes.
Do you have a lust language?
You know, like, Precious just blew my mind. Because this is the first time I heard of this was tonight. So, like, on the break, I was, like, Googling it and looking into things. And I'm like, oh, wow, that's interesting. And so far, I would say my top one is probably energetic.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
there's a book, Callie
Yes,
Soul, by sexologist Stephen Smith. It's called The 5 Lust Languages.
Ooh.
And he's actually an intimacy coach, and he helps with healing through sexual connection. So
this is, I'm like, my mind is buzzing right now. So now I have to ask Callie this question. Must you be made safe in order to open up? I'm sorry.
Must you be made safe in order to open up, like made by someone else or made by self?
Talk to me.
Right.
Yeah, I would say it's definitely a choice, because in any given moment, you know, people that might say, oh, I'm so deep or whatever, you know, if you, in the right moment, you're going to choose to open up. But, yeah, I don't think it's something that necessarily you should look for outside of yourself from the other person, though you definitely do want to match energetically.
And this is from my experience. Sometimes we men can be energetically cumbersome, right? We could be rushing, hey, cut to it now. Come on, sugar pants, cut to it. Sometimes, you understand what I'm saying? Sometimes our mind could be somewhere else, and we're trying to engage in that in order to calm the mind, as opposed to coming to this already at peace. Sometimes we'll be looking at the physical act, right, as a calming agent when really it's not good for her. Because I've heard women say, I don't really get off.
Yeah, sometimes women are in a performative space.
Uh-oh.
So they may be doing the same thing you're doing.
A lot of times.
Making noise, but thinking about what they have to do the next day.
Oh, don't do us like that. Come on.
So I recommend that people show up authentically. If you're going to take your clothes off, let it be a party. Otherwise, have sex with yourself. And when you're ready to engage, be ready to engage.
I had a woman once tell me, your mind and your spirit is chaotic. She was like, I hear it all.
Oh, yeah. She was in tune.
She tapped in. She was like, I hear everything that's going on. It's loud, is what she told me. So when I hear Callie say her lust language is energetic, that made me think of that moment. Now, are all women tapped in like that, or at least have the potential to be?
All persons can be. This is not a male or female thing. It can be either or, both, and it's not specific to gender. It's really about how much work the person has done, because through intimate sexual connection, healing can happen, mood can be shifted, but you already have to have some things going on the inside in order for that to happen.
Man, my chat and KBLA's chat is on fire.
Oh, really?
Alexis J. Walker said, clock it. They like, wow. They talking right now.
Good.
They are talking, and I love it. I love the discussion. Callie Soul, guess what you just did?
I have one more question, please.
Please.
Yes, go ahead.
Precious, are there any recommendations you can give for O manifestation, and are you ever doing an O manifestation workshop?
In the name of
you know what?
sweet
That's a
baby.
great idea. I definitely could. No, I really work more one-on-one with my clients about that technique. None of it is demonstrative. All of it is dialogical. Okay, so we'll talk about it.
We're going to talk.
We're going to talk, but that's about it. But, you can just start doing a search. Different people will talk about different techniques. Okay, some platforms, like YouTube would be a great platform, but there are books about them. You can even look on TikTok. You just have to type in O manifestation, not orgasm, because when you type in the full word, you'll get
something else.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We understand.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Callie, guess what you did, babe?
I brought Denver into the building.
Yes,
Kelly,
Denver, Colorado is in the building.
She's ready to manifest.
She's like, hey, let me put this thing to work.
Get that money, honey.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. We got more callers. I want to get them in here. Valerie from Los Angeles. Valerie, what are your thoughts on tonight's discussion?
Well, first of all, I didn't know there was a lust language. I'm going to have to dive into that.
Let's jump in head first.
Well, I just want to, I am on the 12th month of celibacy, and I'm fully in menopause. And
I understand.
I realized that now that I have fulfilled every contract that this body has with society, it's time for me to allow my higher self to join with someone else's higher self and let our lower self play.
Let your lower self who?
Play.
You know, that play that you're mentioning, should you be balanced, it is a part of your higher self.
I understand.
Yes, yes. Particularly if you're talking about aligning with someone.
Well, my method in relationship is, well, first of all, I can only speak for someone born in the 20th century who is female, and what's in my head, my heart, and my underwear are all on one accord. So I can't speak on anybody else. But in this lane, my tendency is to yield immediately because I need to know if I can follow and surrender to that man. So I do it immediately. And in ways, not in every way, just in increments, so that I can see if I know where he's going. If I can determine where he's going, then we can journey. But if I have no idea where he's going, he simply is not mine. And I release him in love. I'm friends with everybody.
I like Valerie.
Yeah, we
Valerie's
listen and we
whole
don't
vibe
judge.
is right. Her whole vibe is right now. Keep going, Valerie.
Okay, thanks. But in my experiences, I'm a year out of a 4-year relationship where I was in recovery from lifelong depression, suicidal depression. And this man represented a masculine energy of the 20th century that I needed to tap into to heal my little girl. In doing that, I discovered that I was in recovery and he was in sobriety. So our vibrations just stopped matching, and he vibrated at such a gross rate that had to end. So I've just been recalibrating now. But
Valerie, if you are doing your healing work, this is commonly where a lot of couples separate. Because one is growing and another one is not, or is regressing, or not growing at a rate that keeps up with the partner. It's very common. But it's also a part of the soul's journey to experience growth. And sometimes people that you have a deep soul tie with, they're not able to grow forward with you due to their resistance to their soul's journey. So that's common.
And then, Valerie, if I may add, so sometimes we have a way of doing things, a way of connecting. I love the way you articulated it. You know, you're like a woman of the 20th century. You know, if a man presents himself in the correct way, then I will submit. Did I get that correct?
No, I submit I submit when we enter into courtship.
Okay, so that's what I thought I heard. So, let me just point this out. Submitting just off rip is not a good thing, and I'll tell you why. Because A man has been trained from the beginning to act right until he achieves whatever goal. This is all I always tell women.
Keep it real. Tell the truth.
I got to tell women the truth about us in a lot of ways. We have been told by older men, shut up, let her talk. She gonna tell you what she wants. Then you conform through your behavior. The more you talk, the more you give away yourself. Listen.
That's why I submit.
Listen to men when they talk. They're telling you how they roll.
I'm telling you, ladies, men have understood, right, that behavior speaks louder than words.
Mm-hmm.
See, if we behave correctly, we will get whatever our objective is. So I try to tell women, when you're dealing with a man, you got to stay tapped in to self-awareness and your intention. Because guess what? Did you know, not intention, intuition.
Mm-hmm.
When you stay self-aware and tapped into your intuition, you have a clearer vision of his intention, the intention behind the behavior. I always tell women, that's the one thing that speaks louder than behavior is intent. Mm-hmm. And the only way you can tap in is if you have clear intuition. And many women do themselves a disservice by ignoring their intuition. Mm-hmm. He showed up right, he did everything right, but there's something in your spirit that's saying it ain't right. Mm-hmm. But if he did everything right, you go, well, what could be the harm? He did it right. He pulled the chair, he got the car, we went to the great place. Again, you have to remember, we've been conditioned to perform for you. You don't want a performer, you want someone who comes in with presence. That's who you submit to.
So he said, she said, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Women, when the men speak, listen to them because they're telling you. They're putting you up on game, essentially. Mm-hmm. But let me tell you something. As a spiritual woman who operates in her intention, there is a energetic noise that comes with love.
Ooh.
Or that chemical reaction that we identify as falling in love, which is just we getting high off this man, right? That noise energetically is louder than most noises. The intuition is still. It's the soft voice. So one thing that I do, and not always, is I deny my attraction so that I can hear what's going on.
Stop right there. Valerie, don't go nowhere, child. Stay right there. She said she denies her attraction so you can see clear. Hold tight. When we come forward, we coming back to Los Angeles. We gonna talk to Valerie. It's getting good.
Reasons. The reasons that we're here, the reasons that we fear, our feelings won't disappear. You're listening to the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
All I need is one mic.
With a KBLA Talk 1580 editorial, I'm Tavis Smiley. Southern California Edison confirmed to show up this week for our Altadena Town Hall, but then they reneged on their promise. KBLA Talk 1580 organized a town hall specifically for Black Altadena residents, people whose homes, memories, and futures went up in smoke when SCE's equipment sparked the flames. This wasn't some ambush or gotcha moment. This was a community saying, we need answers. We need to understand how this so-called fast pay program actually works. We need to know if justice will ever reach us. And Edison said no. Let's be crystal clear about what that means. This wasn't a scheduling conflict. This was a choice that tells Black Altadena residents that even after the fire, even after the devastation, even after admitting fault through the settlement program, they still don't matter enough for a couple of hours of Edison's time. You know what takes courage? Facing people you've harmed. Sitting in a room and yes, live on talk radio with folks who lost everything because of your infrastructure failures and explaining how you intend to make it right. That takes backbone. That's what real accountability looks like. When you're the reason people lost everything, you don't get to cancel on survivors waiting for answers. You don't get to send your regrets to KBLA and call it a day. This is about respect, or rather, the complete lack of it. This is the same pattern of neglect that may have led to the fires in the first place, and now they're doubling down on disrespect in the aftermath. The residents of Altadena have endured enough hell, and now they are navigating the nightmare of settlement claims, trying to understand what they are actually entitled to receive. Southern California Edison, you owe Black Altadena more than money. You owe them your presence, your transparency, your time, and you owe KBLA Talk 1580 a public apology, I might add. And until we get it, we're going to keep emailing the top dog at SCE, Mr. Pedro Pizarro. His email is pedro.pizarro@sce.com. Pizarro spelled P-I-Z-A-R-R-O. pedro.pizarro@sce.com. Or you can call 626-302-2255 and then press the number 1. That's 626-302-2255 and then press the number 1 to speak to a live person and express yourself. With a KBLA Talk 1580 editorial, I'm Tavis Smiley, and as always, we welcome your feedback.
You want some more. It's the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Andy, this is what we think when we talking to him. You see how Mike's singing? We walk in there, we be like, girl, you know what this is. You know what this is about. Now, I ain't about nothing. But you see how good this feel. Come here.
You ain't about nothing, but you own something.
I'm on all of it. You understand me? We come in rocking. We rocking with you.
Hey. Yeah, music. It's a hell of a drug.
I pray you begin to see people for who they truly are, not through the lens of their potential or who you wish they could become. I pray that clarity replaces illusion and you no longer invest in versions of people that only exist in your hope and not in their own reality. I pray you exercise your heart so that once it's strengthened, you choose to put your energy into things that work you out, not things that leave you drained and depleted. May you release the weight of wishful thinking and step fully into discernment where love is not given blindly but with wisdom and grace. I pray you no longer hold space for people who only offer you fragments of themselves while you give them your entirety. I hope you never again mistake inconsistency for potential or confuse empty promises for progress. May your heart grow wise enough to recognize when someone's actions don't align with their words, and may you have the strength to believe what they show you the first time. I pray you stop romanticizing the idea of who they could be instead of embracing the reality of who they are, without making excuses, without trying to fix, without waiting for them to become someone they were never meant to be. I pray you release the habit of overextending yourself for people who would never do the same for you. I pray you find peace in letting go and accepting that some people were only meant to be lessons.
Listen, I love her.
Yeah, but
she's velvety. You know,
However.
it sounds good. I'm not going to besmirch the woman's good work.
maybe that's me. I'm sorry. I apologize.
But I'm listening because I hear what she's saying, but it's one-sided.
Correct.
You overextend outwardly because you underextend inwardly. So you can't make it like, you know, your problem is you overextend. No, you're underextending inwardly, which is why you overextend. See, this is as above, so below, as above. Do you see? And if people would understand, you can never get something that you haven't completed within yourself. You get the unfinished work as the partner.
Right.
So, oh, well, you know what? I'm just tired of playing. I want somebody to show up that's for real. You're not for real and have never been for real about looking into you, embracing all of the disowned, orphaned parts of yourself, but you want Prince Charming to come through and clean it all up. That's never going to happen.
Ever.
Do you see? So I love the poetry and the velvety delivery, but it's one-sided. It's blame-oriented. And maybe she didn't intend to write it that way.
Well, it speaks to a certain set of people.
Right. Talk to me.
Right? Because sometimes you just have to say something to get people to unlatch from the matrix, if you will. Right? And so this is a very fundamental principle that is easy for people to understand. You're addressing the behavior. You're not addressing the root cause.
Come on.
Right? Because some people are called to love. That is their job.
100%. And some people, and I would say all people, I'm sorry, everybody that you date is called into your life to dismantle your known. They're disruptors. That's the only way you're going to be able to see it.
So let me put down, and maybe you can pick it up.
Wait. Stay right there. When we come forward, I want you to pick up right there, and then we're going to go back to Valerie. This is on fire. Let's go.
Relationships. Got you confused? Need some straight talk? This is where you get the unfiltered truth about love, relationships, and everything in between. He breaks down relationship dynamics with no-nonsense wisdom and practical advice that actually works. Tackling the questions you're afraid to ask and giving you the answers you need to hear. You're inside the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
I'm Amber Payton with BIN News Now. California voters overwhelmingly passed Proposition 50, approving a new congressional map that could give Democrats 5 extra House seats next year.
What is really important in our country is that we have a check and a balance on this White House.
That's Black Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass, who says voters sent a clear message to President Trump. New York Fire Department Commissioner Robert Tucker is stepping down. He submitted his resignation to Black Mayor Eric Adams effective December 19th. The move comes as Mayor-elect Zoran Mamdani plans to keep some of Adams' top officials, including current NYPD Commissioner Jessica Tisch. And Sean Diddy Combs is reportedly telling fellow inmates he expects a presidential pardon from Donald Trump in 2026. TMZ says the imprisoned mogul serving 50 months for violating the Mann Act has been bragging about his release plans. Get BIN News now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
Escape the confines of the city for the expansive beauty of the Santa Ynez Valley with a short 2-hour drive up the coast. Let Chumash Casino Resort be your destination getaway. Welcome to freedom. Go to chumashcasino.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Follow the leader.
KBLA Talk 1580.
Follow the leader.
If you're not following KBLA Talk 1580 on all of our socials, then you're missing out. Download our app and find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and on the web at KBLA 1580.
That's right.
Again, you can find all of our socials at KBLA 1580.
We've got a lot to talk about.
By the way, if you miss any of our weekday shows in real time, you can always catch up by checking out the podcast of your favorite shows at your leisure. At KBLA Talk 1580, we've got your black.
Follow the leader. Oh my God. Follow the leader. Follow the leader. Follow the leader. Follow the leader.
Yo, this is Zoe Williams, the VOR, and I got another incredible black-owned business for you. Your podcast deserves more than a closet and a prayer. It deserves a green screen that makes your haters jealous. Do you need 4K so crisp you can see their ego? Mics that catch whispers and rants? Hey, a stage that turns Aunt Mildred into Beyonce. Listen, all you got to do is check out OneStream.tv, Inglewood Studio Playground, where backyard dreams get VIP upgrades. They've got cameras, mics, stages, step and repeat, everything you need. Lights that flatter people who never get flattering. They got all you need to produce the podcast of your dreams. Listen, their rates are as low as $75 an hour. Yes, really. Swing by 740 Centinela Ave. Call 323-296-4444. Once again, that's 323-296-4444. Trust me, my brother Mike will take care of you. OneStream.tv.
I'm talking lights, camera, action.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580 reminds you, when we fight, we win. The Youth Justice Coalition is challenging America's addiction to incarceration and discrimination. YJC works to dismantle policies leading to mass incarceration, law enforcement violence, and the school-to-prison pipeline. Their approach, transformative justice, community intervention, free LA high school, legal defense, and system monitoring. YJC promotes safety without relying on prisons. Their goal, prevent system contact and help people exit the system through direct action, advocacy, and education. Want to get involved or need help? Call 323-235-4243. That's 323-235-4243. Join YJC in creating change. When we fight, we win. KBLA Talk 1580, your voice for justice. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
Attention. Have you racked up $10,000 or more in credit card debt? Are you barely getting by making minimum payments? With credit card debt reaching all-time highs, National Debt Relief is notifying consumers about significant debt relief options currently being made available to help those with overwhelming credit card debt. These options may reduce a large portion of credit card debt for those who qualify. You don't need to declare bankruptcy or take out a consolidation loan, and you may only have to pay back a fraction of what you owe, even if you have bad credit. National Debt Relief has already reduced the credit card debt for more than 550,000 consumers, so don't wait. If you owe $10,000, $20,000, or even $100,000 in credit card debt, you can now take advantage of this financial debt relief as the cost of living continues to skyrocket. To check what debt reduction you may qualify for, call 800-237-8585. That's 800-237-8585. Again, that's 800-237-8585.
This is KBLA Talk 1580. Talk radio that's music to your ears. We're unapologetically progressive. KBLA Talk 1580. You're listening to the voice of reason with Zoe Williams. Only on KBLA Talk 1580.
Hey!
Now, there's a difference between love and lust, and Sebastian Temple, the great African folk singer, has written these words. Listen. Love is silence. Lust is a roar. Love is a sacrifice. Lust always wants more. Love is giving. Lust only takes. Love is a mending of hearts. Lust only breaks. Thus, marriage and sex are of divine origin. God thought it, He planned it, He performed the first marriage, He gave us our sexuality. Accept it from God and use it for the glory of God. Marriage takes three people: God, the husband, and the wife. Now this.
Y'all didn't think Billy Graham could fit into this conversation? Well, he can. We gonna put Billy Graham in the conversation. I ain't got no shame. Billy Graham just gave us a word. Legendary preacher Billy Graham. He just gave you the game, did he not? Ladies and gentlemen, the VOR always on fire. My niece picks all of these videos, these clips that we play.
I love it.
She be acting a straight fool, but I love it. It was on point. It's fire. Now, you were about to put down something that we all needed to pick up.
Yes.
And I wanted you to pick up that point, and then we're going to go back to Valerie.
Some souls are so old that one of their assignments for coming back into human existence.
Come on, don't be talking to me.
Is to love.
Don't do that. I don't.
It is to love. It is to be the light and to love. And so these people, these humans, these starseed, they can be fully aware when they go into relationship that this is not going to be long term, that this is not going to be forever. And they have to know when it's time to move through each stage of change with that person. And it is to inspire awakening in that person. And you also have to dismount, no pun intended.
Here we go.
In a way that is loving.
Right.
Right? So these rules don't apply to everyone. You know, the game doesn't apply to everyone. And usually when people are these types of souls, they will experience a lot of pain in relationship in their younger years, whether it's due to loss of a partner through death or any unfortunate circumstance that you can name. They usually experience a range of painful emotions, but they're alchemists, so they should take that matter and do the work, and it heals them and brings them into a point where they can create healing for other people.
Right. That's my life story. Thank you for reading it on the air aloud so everyone can hear. We love it. Precious is in here cooking. Let's get Valerie back in here. Valerie. You know,
I am sitting with what she just said. I felt like that download, whoo, precious. Give it to us.
Yeah, good.
Give it to us. That was.
So Valerie, let me ask you this question. I always ask wonderful guests such as yourself questions like this. What do you think the purpose of relationship is for?
To reflect and experience loving ourselves.
Amen.
And sharing that with other people.
Amen.
I love it. That is.
My children taught me that.
Who taught you?
My children.
That's beautiful.
And the reality of what Valerie is saying is many people learn that via their children and not their partner. The partner is just as much of a classroom as the children are.
Was the real classroom.
Come on.
children are primary school. Relationship is graduate school, right? Long-term relationship is the doctoral program,
Yes.
right? Because it requires renegotiation, understanding the evolving self, allowing emergence of self for yourself and your partner, right? That's challenging. So, yeah.
So, Valerie, can you name 2 things that you are conscious of that you do that marginalizes and minimizes yourself in relationship? If we're going into relationship to understand ourselves and become better, do you do things that may get you off track?
I did. And that's going to circle us back to the love languages. Former codependent here. The relationship that I was in a year ago, I entered not 3 months outside of suicide attempt. I went into therapy with addicts and realized that I was addicted to pain. Healed my relationship with my first love, my children's father, my ex-husband, because I assumed the role of provider and then resisted him and didn't give him an out, even if he wanted it. And that wasn't fair.
Stay with us, Valerie. Valerie, this is good. Stay with us. Let me just say, we love you. We appreciate you. Your transparency is through the roof. Your voice, your spirit, everything you've been through is healing. It's uplifting. Don't go anywhere. When we come forward, Valerie from Los Angeles is a part of the Voice of Reason with me and Precious.
Is it good to you? More Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams when we come forward.
I joined the military for my kid and his mom. I miss my son a lot. One of the things with the military is tobacco, but that's how a lot of people try to deal with mental issues. Everyone's vaping constantly. After my first hit of a vape, I was hooked like that. Once I got back home from my deployment, I caught my son trying to hit my vape. That was it. I had to quit.
Isaiah started vaping to try to deal with stress and quit because of his son. Learn how he and other Californians are rising above big tobacco at undo.org.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues? Who are you? Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
It's Cybersecurity Awareness Month. LifeLock is here with tips to help protect your identity. Use strong passwords, set up multi-factor authentication, report scams, and update your software. And for comprehensive identity protection, LifeLock is your best choice. LifeLock alerts you to suspicious uses of your personal information and fixes identity theft, guaranteed, or your money back. Start your protection today with a 30-day free trial at LifeLock.com. Use promo code NEWS. Terms apply.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. The Los Angeles Regional Food Bank is on a mission to fight hunger and provide nutritious food to those in need across our community. They partner with federal, state, and local programs advocating for better policies and funding for critical hunger relief programs like Cal Fresh, the Emergency Food Assistance Program, and the Child and Adult Care Food Program. The food bank works with coalitions and local representatives to make sure hunger is addressed in every district of LA County. They also run nutrition education campaigns, raise hunger awareness, and source nutritious food for distribution, all while supporting regulations that allow food pantries to operate safely. Want to help? Visit lafoodbank.org or call 323-234-3030 to volunteer or find a food bank near you. Together, we can ensure that no one goes hungry in Los Angeles County. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
Hey there, Los Angeles. This is James Lucky Jr., publisher and editor of Los Angeles News Observer. Are you hungry for news that matters to you in the African-American communities of Los Angeles? Well, buckle up, because we got the scoop you've been craving. Stay in the know and never miss a beat with our free weekly publications conveniently available near you. Or hop on the digital wave and become an exclusive subscriber at OGNSC.com. Don't forget to join the party on Instagram and Twitter at OGNSCINC for behind-the-scenes access and sizzling updates. No more FOMO. Let's stay informed, connected, and empowered together.
You know you want some more. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
See?
Times before, but I was too blind to see that you seduce every man. This time you won't seduce me. Just saying that's okay. Hey baby, do as you please. I have the stuff that you want. I am the thing that you need. She looked me deep in the eyes. She touching me so to start. She says there's no turning back. She got me yelling.
If you have fun in life and you have joy in life, you begin to be irresistible. There's two kinds of people in life. It's the people who lift and the people who lean. I'm either a plus in people's lives or I'm a minus in people's lives. I'm either adding joy to them, and some people are just, they get up and they say, who's going to make my day today? Robert Louis Stevens said, I love this quote. He said, I consider the success of my day based on the seeds I sow, not the harvest I reap. What he understood was, if you're just constantly sowing seeds, the harvest is automatic. My gosh, I'm reaping a huge harvest today, and I'm looking at it. In fact, it's embarrassing to me, and I look at it and I think, how did this all happen? Well, I know how it happened. I've sown seeds all my life. And so, if I decide to be a plus for you, you're going to want me to be around you.
Man, that was John Maxwell. And I agree, partially. It's always in relation to another.
Okay, yes.
Just be a plus. Mm-hmm. And you ain't got to worry about being a plus for somebody else.
No, just be a plus. Yeah,
just be a plus. Mm-hmm. That's it.
Sowing seeds.
That's it. Sowing seeds. We talked about it earlier.
Yes.
When you embody love, you're a giver, right?
Yes.
You told us that last week, right?
Yes.
But you don't lose anything by giving.
Never.
It's so many empty people giving credit love.
Yes.
I know, it hurt. They in debt with the love they giving.
They giving from the reserve, not the overflow.
Oh, Lord. Yeah. Let's get Valerie back in here. Valerie.
Yeah.
Yes. Let me just say, I love your spirit. I love what you came in here to do. You didn't take no prisoners. You spoke your truth.
Yes.
You understand?
Love it.
And don't be afraid to continue the work. Right? The work is about about embracing you completely. Don't look for love. Become love.
Be love.
That's it.
Yeah.
Right? Don't look for approval or appreciation, become that for yourself. And you'll see. Everything is vibration and frequency. You'll see. You won't have to do anything. Your being will act as a psycho-spiritual black hole, and you'll pull it all in. It'll just be coming without any effort.
No pun intended.
Listen, if you look at folk running around, everybody doing something. Everybody trying to do something. Let's get together and build. Let's get together and do this and do that. Nobody is embodying and being what they are seeking. It was the poet Rumi who said, "What you seek is also seeking you." So if you become what you seek, the search ends. Do you understand what I'm saying to you, Valerie?
I do.
Beautiful. Precious, your thoughts to Valerie?
Well, my thought is I'm grateful for your transparency and vulnerability this evening, because there are a lot of people that need to hear that someone is working through their depression, working through loss of love, taking time to understand the self and moving forward with intention. So I applaud you. That's what I want to say to you. Thank you.
Nothing but love.
May I just note one thing?
Please.
After my first suicide attempt was preschool. My last one was my 49th, a month before I turned 50. I'm 55, and I am 3 years without even a cloud of the thought of suicide on the horizon.
I love that
That's
for
beautiful.
you. Yes. You done tapped into the self-love source. I love it. I love it, Valerie. I love you. Guess what you just did, Valerie?
What?
I know. She's new.
Yeah.
This is her first time calling. It's okay. Listen, we asked the callers, guess what you just did? And then they say, oh, I brought Los Angeles in the building, or whatever city they're from, and then we let you go. So I'm going to ask you one more time. You ready? You ready? Let me set it up for you now. Hey, Valerie, guess what you just did?
I brought Los Angeles into the building.
Come on, LA is in the building. Valerie, call back anytime you have a seat at the table on the Voice of Reason. I love it, I love it, I love it. Before we wrap it, Precious, I want you to talk about that inner safety piece.
Yes. Safety is an illusion, and comfort is a trap. A lot of times, and it's in pop culture that people are talking about, I need to be in a space where it's safe to love. You are the space that is safe for love. When you keep looking for the external, you're always going to have some type of deficiency. God is wise. Everything that you need is internal. I see people all the time coming to me trying to find ways to be safe. Just be present. That's what you can do.
Right.
We are here in the beautiful KBLA 1580 studios. It appears safe. If a plane crashes into this building, we'll be confronted with the truth of our illusion of safety.
Wow.
Right? It's the same can be said about relationship. Someone can be very performative for a sustained period of time, making you feel safe. Zoe, you said it earlier. We're trained, young men, we socialize one another to be performative and give her what she's looking for so we can swoop in there, right? So find the safety inside of yourself. And perhaps stop living life trying to do damage control. Just be present. You're missing the moment.
Ooh, safety is not a gift.
It's an illusion.
Another grants. It is the chemistry you distill in the crucible of your own nervous system. Lovers may remind you of sanctuary, but they cannot inhabit your skin long enough to maintain your safety. What you call safety in them is only your unclaimed peace temporarily outsourced.
Right.
The great Krishnamurti warned, it is no measure of health to be well adjusted to a profoundly sick society. We could add, it is no measure of love to feel safe only in another's approval or acceptance. Safety borrowed from a partner becomes control disguised as intimacy. Real safety is dangerous. It demands confrontation with every phantom you have hired to guard your heart. Listen, man, I just start the conversations. It's really up to you to finish them.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Now, tell everybody where they can find you. Tell everybody how they support you.
You can find me at withprecious.com. There's a inquiry piece at the bottom of the landing page. The full website's not up yet. And you can connect and have a session. I've had a few people from the show call in. I'm giving a $25 discount. If you use VOR, Voice of Reason, in your inquiry, you will receive a $25 discount.
Now, I got to ask you before we get out of here. Who won the verses?
It's Purple, Prince.
If you tell the truth, you already know who won. It was Mike.
Prince.
What's the next record? Let's see. What's... Ooh.
Still winning.
Hey.
Still winning.
Closer. Hey. Hey, this is an underrated Prince jam. Scandalous.
Quite a few of them.
Okay. What's next?
Oop. Hey.
Wait a minute. Wait. Listen.
I love both.
Listen, who won this versus?
It's a tie.
It's got to be a tie.
It's got to be a tie.
Okay, let me see if we got another Prince. What we got? Let's see.
Ooh.
Hey, Prince was a cold dude. Okay, yes. Wait, hold on. That's all right. What else? Let's see. Oh my goodness. I think Mike got this.
Let me hear.
You know he does. You already know. You can feel it.
Oh, it's Prince, your pilot speaking. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah.
He got this.
It's Prince.
Ladies and gentlemen, the VOR. I'll be back tomorrow with another slapper. You know how we do. Deuces.
KBLA 1580 Santa Monica.
I'm Bree Wood with BIN News Now. California's Prop 50 passed Tuesday by a wide margin. Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass thinks voters sent a message to President Donald Trump.
What is really important in our country is that we have a check and a balance on this White House. And the only way to do that is for Democrats to take back